Hey kids, welcome to Peri, Lyons, New York City Psychic. If you're wondering about the spotted jammies, it's because I'm running a little bit of a fever. But you know what? I think that makes us more open to both cosmic information and buying a lot of NyQuil. So I hope you all had a great week. I had a birthday on Monday, so feel free to send me a Rolls Royce. And for a lot of us Pisces, this last Mercury retrograde has been a little bit of a doozy. My producer just said, thank you. Happy birthday. Thank you, love. I don't know about you, but especially yesterday, trains were running backwards. I mean, it was so strange. So if you've had difficulty with transportation, that will all smooth out on March 25th. Now, today, we have both the vernal equinox, which in many cultures and countries is actually the new year. Persia, which we now call Iran, but it's Persia. It's their new year. And it's also a day when forces are balanced in a beautiful way. So if you want to try a fun experiment at home to see how that works, if you take an egg, you can balance it on one of its, on the flatter end. If you don't feel like doing that, don't bother. But it's a cool thing to let you know that it's a perfectly balanced day. If you want to take advantage of this incredible super moon, which is called, in American Indian tradition, this is called either the sugar moon or the worm moon. So super warm moon, I think what that means is that it's starting to get warm out and the worms are wiggling up from the earth so I can use them to go fishing. Anyway, we are very, very happy to see you here this week. I'm going to be doing a quick little sort of tell your own fortune thing. At the end of this, I'm going to ask you just to pick your favorite word out of 5. And then afterward, Peri Lyons or Peri Lyons Skeptic for Smart People. I'll have the meanings of the words you liked. And we're just doing this because the full moon, 101 degree, just froze there. Okay. So about 5 words. And as I say these words, I'm going to ask you to pick one you like best. Ready? The first word is gossamer. The second word is daffodil. The third word is intuition. The fourth word is volcano. And the 5th word is goddess. So after the show, if you go to my website, you'll just get a little snapshot of where you are and, some good stuff that's coming up for you this week. We have so much good stuff coming up in the next couple of weeks for almost everyone. Especially after the 25th, things are just going to open up in your life. There's a lot of great astrological stuff going on. Sorry, I brushed my teeth with charcoal this morning, so that's a little strange. So if you're a Pisces, because this particular Mercury retrograde is in Pisces, also every week I'm finding out that there is a theme for, it doesn't matter what your sign is, doesn't matter. There seem to be themes that just show up with everybody I work with during the week. And the theme this week is growth that seems a little uncomfortable when you're doing it. But if you're willing to just breathe through the uncomfortability, if you're willing to be bigger than you've ever been, and if you're willing to talk back to those little negative voices that they seem so real, but they ain't. So if you're willing to talk back to them and say, hey, thanks for sharing. No, sod off. It really works. And now did we say Abigail in Texas? Have I got the name right?
Yes. Yes.
Hey, gorgeous. How are you?
Fine. How are you?
Well, sorry from having a little bit of a fever and a goofy head. I'm good. How are you?
I'm well. I have a cold. Other than that, I'm okay.
Oh, well, we're we're sisters in germitude, but honestly, a lot of people are getting a little sick right now, and it's because their bodies are detoxing. They're throwing off old ways of being and getting ready to be totally healthy for a new way of being. So that actually feels really accurate for you. Now, what day is your birthday, my love?
I'm concerned about my career.
Cool. We'll get right to that. Can you just tell me first what day your birthday is? You don't have to tell me the year. Oh, 18th, good day. Perfect. Oh, Leos are going through a lot of big stuff right now. Really good stuff, but big. So you might really just grab a couple cards for you here. Okay. Oh, that's so funny. The first card, this is a new deck. In fact. But this card is, if you can, not actually an octopus, it's the Leo card.
Hello? Hello?
Sure, everything good?
Hello?
Okay, there we go.
When you said octopus, and then I lost.
Oh, I said this is actually, sorry, the screen is frozen, so hold on one second. Dave, handsome producer Dave. Okay, can you see me now? I'm holding up a card that is Leo card, and I wasn't even trying. So what that means is, for me, that your career, I think you've told yourself for a long time that you can't have a career doing what you love and are happiest and best at. And you have some real talents. You have talents that you can make money off of. And I think nothing against your current job. I think your current job has served you quite well. Is it feeling like your current job is too small, like there's no room for you to grow? Is that correct?
Right.
Yeah.
I'm a college instructor. I've been teaching for like 18 years, and I'm ready to change.
Wow, that's a long time. You don't sound old enough to have been doing anything for 18 years. So you said, what did you say you do? Because I'm seeing you in something administrative or healing.
No, I teach public speaking at a college.
Oh, you teach? Wow, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, how about if you start, I wouldn't leave your job just yet, especially not while Mercury's in retrograde. But I would really start thinking about branding yourself as a self-improvement speaker. If you want to start, not me personally, just the screen.
Hello? 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 Phone is going in and out.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now. The last thing I heard was self-motivated speaker.
One of the things, microphones here. One of the things, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
You've learned so much in what you've done. I mean, you've learned stuff that people don't teach in schools, right? Just from and this is how people change. Can you hear me? Frozen.
Yes.
Hear me? Hey, hold on.
Hello?
Darling? All right, here we go. Okay, so I was about to say, there is a terrific side hustle, and partially doesn't have a side hustle, but I would get used to it before you go on your own. One thing you can check out is how when we change the way we speak, we change ourselves, our future. I think that's something you've noticed in your practice. Is that right?
Yes. Yes, tremendously.
Yeah.
I've changed myself. I've changed a lot.
Yeah, I can see. Well, you're also somebody who knows how to change and knows how to learn. I think you can brand yourself as a speaker speaking. I mean, I could see you. There's a lot of heroes out there. If you get in touch with me on my website or on my Facebook page, send you a list of speakers bureaus. And I think it would be the easiest thing in the world for you to start out just getting your feet wet, but speaking about teaching speaking and teaching about how words and the way we say words and the way we respect words, right, are really life-changing. And that's something that you know cold. The only thing I would ask is let it be as easy as it wants to be. Don't make it harder. Don't yourself. Am I making sense?
Yeah, so what you're saying is we'll contact you after and then maybe do an iPod or do YouTube videos or...
Yeah, maybe start out with that. Maybe write you can write like a little 99-cent Amazon book that will give you some credibility, which you have. But I think that you do great. I'm frozen again. I think that you would do absolutely terrifically being an inspirational speaker and teaching people that it's not even just what they say, it's how they say it. And
right.
Yeah. So I see a lot of money. Just let it be as easy as it is. Don't quit your day job quite yet. But I would really start doing this. It's so much easier than you think. And contact me and I'll DM you speakers bureaus. Does that make sense? Because you can make a lot of money. You can. You're very charming. You're personable. Yeah. You have kids, right?
I have one, and I just published a book, a children's book, and I dedicated it to my son.
Oh, that's great. Okay, so the book thing is already there. You've got that. And let yourself open possibility to be more successful in the next 2 years.
Wait, what did you say?
I said be open to the possibility of being happier, successful next years than you've ever experienced.
Okay.
Really think will happen for you. So call in next week. Contact. So go on Facebook. You can find me there. Just DM me, and I'll send you a list. We seem to have a bad connection today.
Yes.
But
what is your name now so I can find you on Facebook?
What, honey?
What is your name so I can find you on Facebook?
Do you have a 5-year-old son? Oh,
No. What is your name so I can find you on Facebook?
Oh, yeah, just Facebook. Peri Lyons. So Peri like twinkle, and Lyons like but with Y. Lyons. R-I. Lyons. On Facebook. Just DM me, and I'll send you some information. It'll help, okay? because something
Okay.
you would
Okay.
be so good at. And
Okay. Thank you
Peri,
so much.
sure. So who do we have up next? Because things are going quite well today, aside from the Mercury retrograde stuff. We had somebody calling in from Queensland. Hi, is that you?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, it is you. It's just a different you. It's California you. Hi, what's your name? Oh, Brittany.
California.
Cool.
I'm
Hey,
Brittany.
love. Well, it's a good name. Actually, it's a lovely name. So, Brittany, just before we start, what day is your birthday? No year.
May 26th.
Oh, Gemini. Okay. I better be really on my game. You guys are smart. Okay. Well, like any Gemini, you have about 1 million questions.
I do.
Well, I know. Has this Mercury retrograde been a little tough on you? Geminis feel it a little hard sometimes. But
Yeah,
let's get
I've
to your
been
questions.
feeling like I've been being pulled like 1 million different directions. Like I have a lot of like different opportunities coming up for me, and I'm not really sure which way to go.
Okay, just tell me off the top of your head. You don't have to tell me what the opportunity is, but tell me off the top of your head, without thinking, which opportunity it is that really speaks to you, without thinking about it, without making yes or no lists. Just which one like lights you up a bit.
Starting like a new relationship with this person.
Oh, that's a very good opportunity. Also, yeah. Oh my golly, Moses. Well, you got the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is, wow, I kind of like this. Something I like to tell clients, women clients I work with, is that women, and don't tell boys this, don't listen, Dave, he's my producer. Women are always in charge of the relationship, always, even if we don't think it. So I think that this person is looking at you with real attention and longing. But, you know, boys right now don't, it's so hard. Boys just don't know how to approach us. However, here's the good news. I like him. What day is his birthday? This says to me that he might be A, going through a breakup or going through a transition, and B, he might be a fire sign. Is that correct?
No.
Okay. Well, I can always be right.
He's a Capricorn. His birthday's January 15th.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm using a new deck, and diamonds are actually earth signs, but I just got it. So my bad. I like him. And Capricorns and Geminis can be a little challenging, but Capricorns are very stabilizing for Gemini. Now, is this somebody who's in a bit of a power of authority?
Yeah, like he's like the second in charge at his work, and he has like a real like dominating personality. Like,
Well, that can be fun, but I got the feeling that this might be somebody in a possible workplace or an existing workplace. That's why I asked. He is a little dominating. I think he's what we call a bridge guy. I think he might be a bridge from your old way of having relationships to a new way of having relationships.
yeah,
But I think there's something there.
accurate.
Yes, right. Because whether or not, I am so here, especially for you, Brittany. You've got a really good guy coming up for June or July. I would have fun with this guy. Don't get your feelings involved too much. Let him make you feel appreciated. Use him as kind of practice, right? Because he really does like you. And I think the dominant male energy, you know, within reason, can be kind of fun. It's nice to have a guy hold doors, or somebody ordered for me at dinner the other night. That wasn't so cool. But so I shot him. No, I like this guy. I don't think right now I'm getting a big Mr. Right vibe, but I'm getting a Mr. Going in the right direction vibe. And you were in a very difficult relationship for a long time. It's time for you to reclaim your self-esteem. And I can't see you from here, but I can see you with this, which is my brain.
Hello?
And you're really attractive. So I am not worried about, you can have anybody. Have a good time. Also, it's time for you to take your talent seriously. It feels like an artistic talent of some kind. Even if you just do it as a hobby, it makes you happy, right? You still there, Dawn? Pumpkin, you there? Well, I think you're there. So if you want to draw or paint or write poetry, it's a really wonderful time for you to do that. And call back soon. Let me know how you're doing. Okay? And remember that Geminis always have a lot of choices. But if you just go down into your gut and ask your gut, which one's right? Take that one. Just trust yourself. Okay? Sometimes Geminis can do what a Hungarian friend of mine calls smarting yourself out. So keep it simple. And until next week, I'm wishing you all light, love, possibly a free Rolls Royce, and just a kind of happiness that exceeds your expectations. Okay, call back soon.